Captains for the Cap City Steelers, it's going to be the Gooch. That's Aiden Moore Gooch. That's number 1. Captains for Firecats are going to be Bryson Rogers, Prince Benton, the Firecats will receive the football. First down and 10. And fans, let's take a moment to acknowledge both teams with a round of applause for making this stage of the postseason. What an incredible accomplishment. You should have noticed our code of conduct posted as you entered into the venue. In short, let the players play, the coaches coach, and the referees officiate. Fans, let's be positive. Failure to abide by this code is grounds for removal. Please let your good sportsmanship show throughout the game. Let's make our visitors feel welcome and give our officials the respect they deserve for doing a difficult job. Speak out if you see inappropriate behavior and immediately notify event management staff. We all share the responsibility for good sportsmanship. And for the Firecats at the 35-yard line. First down and 10 at the 35-yard line. At 8U, there's no kickoff. So this ball starts at the 35-yard line. The Firecats get the ball first. Lined up in shotgun formation. And the pass is incomplete. Second down, 10. Tried to get it out for a quick pass to get some quick yards on first down, and the pass just didn't get there in time. Brings up second down and 10 for the Firecats. Lining up in the shotgun. That's Jameer Jordan. Sends Bo Plain in motion. And he starts running through the line. He picks up 5. Make it 6. Brings up third down and 4. He picks up 6. Third down and 4. Bo Plain just sees the line and just starts running through the defensive line at Cap City. Big time play. Third down and 4. For the Firecats. Hand off to Beauplan again. He's going through the field. Penalty flags are on the field. We'll check the call. Penalty flags are on the field. The penalty has been waved off. The penalty has been waved off. Fourth down, we'll call it 2 for the Firecats. A lot of substitutions from each side. Fourth down and 1. Opening drive of the game, 8:50 left to go here in the first quarter. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to get there. First down and 10. Firecats, big time run by Bryson Rogers. The handoff was to Bryson Rogers. He gets the ball to the 50-yard line. First down and 10. What Got some nifty moves there by Bryson. He looked for some holes, and he didn't see much, and he just said, I'm just going to run. And that's what happened. He picks himself about 6 yards, gets the ball to the 50-yard line. Good first down drive for the Firecats. Power formation. Handoff to Williams the third, and he hits down the corner, and he's got to the 30, down to the 20, to the 10, 5, touchdown! Touchdown, Firecats!
Touchdown, Firecats! Clarence Williams the third!
Big time run by Clarence Williams the third. We'll see it on the replay here. He gets to the outside, and then watch the speed. He just lowers down and hits the X button on his controller, and he's just saying, I'm faster. Look how quick he is, racing into the end zone for the first score of the game. The extra point attempt is good. 7:53 left to go in the first. The Firecats strike first, 7-0.
The extra point attempt is good. 7:53 left to go here in the first. The Firecats strike first, up 7-0.
What a great way to start the game. We'll look back here at the extra point attempt. A lot of great blocking up front. And that's 1 point here at the 8U level in Pop Warner. As you remember, 2 points if you kick it, 1 point if you run or throw it in. First down and 10 for Cap City at the 35-yard line.
First down and 10 for the Steelers at the 35-yard line.
As a reminder, no kickoffs at the 8U level. Shotgun formation. Quarterback keeper by Evans James gets the ball to about the 40-yard line. Pick up of about 5. Brings up a second down and 6.
Quarterback keeper to Evans James picks up 4. Second down and 6.
You just watch Evans James right there. He tries to speed around to the corner and gets there. Big time run there by the quarterback. Second down and 6 for Cap City. The handoff is to the Gooch. He hits the accelerator button, and the Gooch makes his way to the 43-yard line. Brings up a third down and short. Third down, we'll call it 3.
The handoff was to the Gooch. He gets his way to the 42-yard line. Third down and 3.
Big time play there by the Gooch. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field. The penalty is encroachment on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty, and it results in a Cap City first down. First down for Cap City.
First down and 10 Steelers as they place the ball at the 42-yard line. Shotgun formation. The Gooch is flanked to, no, it's a power I formation. Gooch is your deep back. Handoff to the Gooch. He fumbles the ball. And he picks up the fumble. Loss on the play back to the 45-yard line. Second down and long.
The fumble is recovered by the Steelers. Second down and long.
You see it right there, just didn't get the handoff. But smart, the Gooch, to sit there and get that football back. Second down and long. And the handoff was to Colton Cumberbatch. He picks up the loss of the yards and gaining a little bit more, brings up a third down and 9.
The handoff was to Colton Cumberbatch. Cumberbatch gets back 4 yards, second, third down, 9.
Third down and 9 after the run by Cumberbatch. Power formation again for Cap City. Handoff to Cumberbatch again. Gets the ball to the 49-yard line.
The handoff was to Cumberbatch. Gets the ball to the 49-yard line. Fourth down and long.
Fourth down and long. After the gain of 1 to Cumberbatch. 5 minutes left to go here in the first. Firecats in the lead, 7-0. Power formation again. Evans Jr. in the shotgun. Evans James gets the snap, hands it to Cumberbatch. He breaks through a couple of tackles, and he's gonna be short. Turnover on downs, first down and 10, Firecats.
The handoff was to Cumberbatch. He gets the ball to the 6-yard line. He'll be short of the line again. Turnover on downs, first down and 10, Firecats.
First down and 10, Firecats after that defensive stop on Cumberbatch. Ball's placed at the 46-yard line. First down and 10. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field. Penalties encroachment on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. First down and 5.
It's encroachment on the defense. It's going to move the Firecats up 5 more yards inside the Steelers' territory at the 49-yard line. First down and 10 for the Firecats from there. Handoff up the middle. Good spin move by Bryson Rogers. Gets the ball to the 45-yard line, second down and 1.
The handoff goes to Rogers. He picks up 4. Second down and 1.
Second down and 1. Ball's placed at the 45-yard line. 4:10 left to go here in the first. Firecats in the lead, 7-0. Met in the backfield. Loss on the play of maybe a yard. Big time push by number 4, that's River Evans James.
The tackle was in the backfield by number 4, River Evans James.
And watch how River flows there to the ball. He just flows, he sees it there, and then starts pushing him back. What a play there by River Evans James. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field. The penalty is a false start against the Firecats. That's a 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Penalty was a false start against the Firecats. Brings up a third down and long. Ball's placed back at the 49-yard line. End around on the play. And it's going to be close to a first down. It's going to be about 2 yards short on the play. And that was Clarence Williams III.
The handoff was to Clarence Williams III. Brings up 4th down and 3.
4th down and 3. Steelers strung out Williams III there. You use the sideline as an extra defender, so you got to keep those running backs, keep running wide. It allows your defense to flow to the ball to make the play, as you saw right there with Cap City. Great job of stringing out that running back to make it a 4th down. 4th down and 3. They're in the wing formation. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field. Penalty is encroachment on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. First down and 10 for the Firecats.
What a play by the Firecats that make them jump off sides. First down and 10 for the Firecats. And I love that uniform combo. They probably got it. You'll see this again. Watch this. Hard count right there. You hear it say hut, hut, and it makes your defenders just jump. What a play there by the Firecats. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. 1:49.
Timeout. USAFootball.com.
First down and 10. Handoff made on the play to Rogers, and he's met immediately. Applying the pressure on that play was number 22. That's Ryland Soule.
Handoff on the play. Tackle made immediately by number 22, Ryland Soule.
Second down and 10. Firecats with the ball, minute 22 left, and the lead. This is their second possession of the first half. And right before the timeout, we talked about those uniforms. Those are probably those Momentic brand uniforms. Look at that. Those are just amazing at this level. Really hands A+ to the Fort Myers Pop Warner Association. That was a great, great find. Running the wing, the handoff there is to Rogers. He breaks through some tackles. He gets the ball down to the 30-yard line. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flag is on the field. Fans, you should have noticed our code of conduct posted as you exit the venue. In short, does the players play the coach's coach and the referees officiate? Fans, let's be positive, and failure to abide by this code is grounds for removal. Please let your good sportsmanship throughout the contest. Let's make our visitors feel welcome and give our officials the respect they deserve for doing a difficult job. Speak out if you see inappropriate behavior and immediately notify event management staff. We all share responsibility for good sportsmanship.
The penalty on the play was against the Firecats. It's going to push them all the way back to the 49-yard line. Sets up second down and long. 40 seconds left to go here in the contest. In the first quarter, excuse me. Late substitution here from the Firecats. We'll see if we can get the play off. Just gets it off, and it's a reverse. Penalty flags are on the field. And we'll check the flag.
Penalty flags are on the field. Penalty is holding. That's the Firecats.
The penalty is holding against the Firecats.
Penalties holding against the Firecats. That's a 10-yard penalty.
That's going to back him up 10 more yards back to the 39-yard line. Brings up a 2nd down and 30 for the Firecats, and that brings us to the end of the first quarter, and we've got a great one with the Firecats in the lead, 7-0. Have a 2nd down and 30 for the Firecats as we start the second quarter here of the 8U Super Bowl. This is the final game here at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex here in Matthews. We'll be back here next year for the Super Bowl. Handoff made on the inside and met there immediately, and that is Cumberbatch on the bottom delivering the blow. 3rd down and long.
The tackle is made by 19, Cumberbatch. 3rd down and long.
Watch it right here on the replay. A lot of motion going up front, and Colton Cumberbatch head up, drives his shoulder through the offensive running back. What a play there, and a good play by Beauplan to hold on to the football. The pass is complete, and the tackle is made immediately by Marcus Worth.
Pass is complete. Tackle made on the play by number 7, Marcus Worth. 4th down and long.
Watch this play again. You try to get to this outside to get one-on-one with the defender, but this is USA football at its best. USA football teaches these kids and these coaches proper tackling technique. You learn this as a coach. You go through all the training through the offseason. Then you teach it to your players. You might even have a USA football representative come out and show it to them. Right there was perfect form tackling. Head up, drive the shoulder through, wrap up to the ground. Wonderful job. Great job by USA football to really invest in Pop Warner and making sure that we have safe tackling techniques. So these athletes can play for many, many years to come. 4th down and long, punt formation. No rushing on the punt, so they can do a lot of things back here. And the punt is downed at the 38-yard line. Sets up the Steelers' 1st down and 10 from there.
The punt is down at the 38-yard line. 1st down and 10.
First down and 10 for the Steelers. Eight minutes left here before halftime. This is our final game here today here at Flow Sports. We've seen some great action here all day long for the D1 Super Bowl. Quarterback keeper by River Evans James. Picks up maybe 2 yards. Make it 3, 2nd down and 7.
Quarterback keeper by River Evans James. Pick up a 3, 2nd down and 7.
You see it there. There's big old number 8. He's been causing problems all day. That's Prince Benton. And he's just there to cause a lot of havoc in the middle of the field. Big time play there by Benton. 2nd down and 7. Handoff is to Cumberbatch. And he rumbles all the way down to about the 48-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Steeler 1st down. First down and 10 for Cumberbatch at the 48-yard line. The handoff is to the Gooch, and he is met immediately in the hole by number 4. That's Shannon Walker Jr.
The big time tackle was by Shannon Walker Jr. 2nd down and 10.
The Gooch is going to be that speed back. We're starting to figure out this Cap City offense. You got the speed with the Gooch. You got the hard running with Cumberbatch. River Evans James guiding it under center. Hand off to Cumberbatch, and he's met by guess who? Prince Benton. Tackle on the play, assisted on the play by number 44. That's Bo Elkins.
The tackle on the play was by number 8, Prince Benton. Assisted by number 4. Bo Elkins. Third down and 10.
Third down and 10 for the Steelers. Power formation again. You got the Gooch and Cumberbatch behind Evans James. Hand off to the Gooch. Just couldn't get going. Fourth down, probably lost a yard. Fourth down and long.
The handoff was to the Gooch. Fourth down and long.
So you see the Gooch right here. He tries to get around this corner, and the defense is just flowing for the Firecats. And we're going to have a timeout from the Steelers.
Timeout. Cap City.
And we'll take it with them. 5:28 left to go here in the second. It's 7-0, Firecats. Fourth down and 10. Almost intercepted on the play by number 6, Giovanni Moise.
And the pass is broken up. Down and 10. Firecats.
See Evans James flow out there to the right side and just couldn't get it there. That was great defense there by Moise. Brings up a first down and 10 at the 48-yard line for the Firecats. 5:20 left to go here before halftime. Firecats got the ball and the lead, 7-0. Handoff on the play and grabbed there from behind and tackled by Cumberbatch. Cumberbatch, we've been calling his name a lot. You'll see it here on the replay. Watch him trail the play. He comes in from that linebacker position and just won't let go of that jersey. Second down and 11.
Tackle is made in the backfield. Number 18, Cumberbatch. Loss on the play. Second down and 11.
Second down and 11. Firecats getting set. I formation. The handoff was to Clarence Williams III, and he maybe gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Tackle made on the play by Ethan Roberts.
The handoff was to Clarence Williams III. Tackle made on the play by Ethan Roberts. Third down and long.
Third down, we'll call it 11 for the Firecats. That Cap City defensive line really causing a lot of penetration to this Firecats offense. Third down and 11 in the wing tee type of formation. Tackle made again, a lot of pressure there. Tackle made by Ethan Peterson. Fourth down and long for the Firecats at the 49-yard line. 3:09 left here to play in the first half. Firecats in the lead, 7-0. And they've declared a punt. And remember, at this level, you can't rush the punt, but you also can't fake it after you've declared to punt. So back deep to receive the punt is the Gooch. in River Evans James. Punt is away and down at the 35-yard line. First down and 10 from there. First down and 10 Steelers. Got the ball at the 35-yard line. They'll now spotted at the 36. 2:12 left before halftime. Firecats in the lead 7-0. Hand off to the Gooch, not much there. Prince Benton again causing havoc up front. Powerhouse backfield, shotgun formation for Evans James. Quarterback keeper and tackled made in the backfield again. This Firecats defense is firing off the ball, causing havoc. Watch this, see Benton chasing on the play and tackled there immediately again by Shannon Walker Jr. Third down and long. Third down and 12. Hand off to Cumberbatch. Maybe gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Fourth down and 10. Fourth down and 10. Timeout, Firecats. Fourth down and 10. Coming out of the timeout, 42 seconds left to go before halftime. Steelers are going for it. A handoff, fake handoff to Evans James. The pass is complete to Cumberbatch. He sneaks behind the defense. First down and 10. Watch this play again. River Evans James just finds Cumberbatch wide open on the mid part of the field. What a throw by River Evans James. Pass is intercepted. Intercepting the play was DeMarco Platt. What a play by DeMarco Platt. You just had the big play to Cumberbatch, and then you follow it up and you make a big time play. That is what you do if you're DeMarco Platt. What a move by that young man. We hate that we missed that play. The production truck does apologize, but I can tell you, DeMarco cut in front of the pass to intercept it. What an effort by that young man. First down and 10 for Fort Myers. 15 seconds before halftime. Direct snap is to Walker Jr. He makes some people miss and gets the ball to about the 49-yard line, pushed out of bounds. Brings up a second down, we'll call it 5.
The handoff was to Shannon Walker Jr. Pushed out of bounds, pick up a 5, second down and 5. Timeout, Firecats.
Timeout on the play to the Firecats, and now there's a lot of things to start questioning. You got 6 seconds left to go here before halftime. You got a comfortable lead, 7-0. Do you take the pass? Do you start going down the field? Do you try to break a run here? It's a very interesting conversation here for the Firecats. They also get the ball coming out of halftime, so you get that 2-for-1 type of play. Cap City is talking to their defense. I'm really telling them, hey, we're in this football game. We can turn this ball over right now and, come back and take the lead. Coach of the Firecats is talking to him. You guys are playing great, but you got to execute on this play. So let's see what's going to come back. The last play for halftime. They're playing some getting jiggy with it here in the Sportsplex, and the fans are loving it. It's a good way to keep them warm. Second down and 5.
Second down and 5 for the Firecats.
Full house formation. Shannon Walker Jr. tips the ball to the 50, down to the 49-yard line. And that will get us to halftime with the Firecats in the lead, 7-0. Hey, it's the Cap City Steelers and the Fort Myers Firecats, the 8U Super Bowl. And we can't say enough positive things about the city of Charlotte and the Carolina Panthers of all the things that they did today. They had the big Panther head out front for the kids to see. They had former Panther great here, Captain Munnerlin, out here and introducing some of the kids and being with them. You had Trey Boston out here. Just a lot of support from the NFL that they put behind Pop Warner. Really thanks to the Carolina Panthers for all that they did here in the city of Charlotte this week. For Pop Warner, we're going to be back here next year again in the Sportsplex here in Matthews for another Pop Warner National Championship, and then we'll see what happens next. Probably, you never know what's going to happen, but it has been cold this week in Charlotte. Brings up first down and 10 for the Steelers at the 35-yard line.
First down and 10 for the Steelers at the 35-yard line.
As you remember, there's no kickoffs here at the 8U action, so the ball starts at the 35-yard line. Power formation. River Evans James is your quarterback. He's flanked in the backfield by the Gooch. Cumberbatch is to the Gooch's left. The handoff is to the Gooch, and he's met in the backfield. That's Prince Benton, and again, that's number 44. That's Bo Elkins on the play. What a way to start the second half there. Watch Prince Benton. He's causing problems, and Bo Elkins cleans up. That is what you do as a nose guard and defensive lineman. Great job by those D tackles up front. Second down and 12. Rivers Evans James back in under center. The Gooch and Cumberbatch. Fumble on the play, picked up by Evans James.
Third down and 1.
Loss on the play. Once that knee touches, it's like college football that you're immediately down. Third down and long. Third down and long. You'll see this fumble again. You see River Evans James get the snap. They're getting the ball over to Cumberbatch. We'll call it back to about the 34-yard line. Brings up fourth down and long.
The handoff was to Cumberbatch. Fourth down and long.
Fourth down and long for the Steelers. And remember, at the 8U level, if they declare a punt, it means they have to punt the ball. So we'll see what the call is. Cap City fans cheering on their Steelers. It must be a punt. The referees are really helping out the kids, making sure they line up. This is what's great about 8U football, 9U football. The referees take the time. They help. They're the instructors on the field. So you got the coaches on the sidelines. The referees help on the field. This is what makes football fun. Lining up to punt. Remember, you can't rush at the 8U level. And the punt is down at the 48-yard line. We'll set the Firecats up from there. First down and 10.
The punt is down at the 48-yard line. First down and 10. Fort Myers. On the Steelers' 48-yard line.
Fort Myers had a good first half as well. Really had a good first drive, went down the field, scored a touchdown. And then it started into this defensive battle. Both teams got their grips in them, and they really tried to go back and forth defensively. This has been a defensive struggle all game. Great defensive front from the Steelers against this vaunted Firecats offense. First down and 10 at the 49-yard line. Full house backfield. Racing up the middle of the field was Bryson Rogers. He gets down to the 35-yard line. That'll be a Firecat first down. Racing up the field, and what a play there by Rogers. What makes this fun, watch him. He looks for the hole, hits the L, hits the R, accelerates through the hole. Now watch what he does right here. Just make sure to cover up that football, and he does. Gets the ball, first down and 10. Got back and recovered that football. Great play, and now a big play up the middle. And this is gonna go. That's Clarence Williams the third. No flags, touchdown. Big time play on the 35-yard run. What a play by Clarence Williams III right there. Got first down and 10 at the 35, and what do? You give the ball to your running back and say, go get me some points. Watch this right here. He finds the hole. Look at the blocks right there for him, coming through the line, covers that ball up, and just speeds all the way into the end zone. I think he even beat the referee there. He was fighting, and he was running his hardest to get there. What a play. Lining up for the extra point. And the extra point attempt is no good. 6:45 left to go here in the third. The Firecats extend the lead, 13-0. And watch that play again. Look at that speed. That is just speed personified by Clarence Williams III. Love it. Look at old Bo Elkins running out there. He's had a couple tackles for losses out there, and he's just looking for somebody to hit. It is great. He just comes out here. I'm looking to hit somebody, Coach. I just want to hit somebody. And he makes his way out there. Prince Benton guides back up here. You're about to be up here with me, buddy. What a play. Two good players there at those defensive tackles levels. We're going to hear their names probably a long time. They're 8 years old, and they're playing well beyond their age at this place. First down and 10 for the Steelers at the 35-yard line. Got receivers wide on each side. 5 wide receivers set. River, Evans, James in the shotgun. First down and 10 at the 35-yard line. Pass is complete to the Gooch. He tries to make some moves, and he's swarmed under a host of Firecats.
The pass is complete to the Gooch. Tackled long by a host of Firecats. Second down and long.
You'll see it right there. Gooch gets the ball, and then watch this flow to the ball from the Firecats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Firecats that are out there. You play with 11. What a way to the ball. It's a good tip for you, all those young athletes out there. If you're playing defense, find your way to the ball. Good things happen when you're running to the ball. You never know it's going to fall on the ground or whatnot, and you can find your way and get yourself a big play. Second down and long. Handoff up in the middle. Not much going there for Cumberbatch. Gain of maybe a yard. Third down and long.
The handoff was the Cumberbatch. Pick up a one. Third down and long.
Who else makes the play there? That's Bo Elkins and Prince Benton. Those two, that's like a dynamic duo. It's like Batman and Robin up there with those two. What an effort from those two young athletes. Just causing havoc right there in the center of the field. Third down and 11. Steelers in the shotgun, 5 wide. Rivers Evans James in the shotgun. Referee making sure everybody's lined up appropriately. 5:09 left to here in the go in the third. River Evans James throws the ball. He's got a receiver. Ew, just in and out of the hands of Ethan Roberts. What a great play call that was. Just couldn't finish it. Let's watch it on the replay. Evans James just floats back and he drops a dime. And look at this play. Just couldn't bring it in. Great effort there by Ethan Roberts. Steelers committing to punt again. Again, as you recall, you cannot rush the punt at this time. And you can't fake it. So those are the two things you can't do. You can't rush and you can't fake. Keeping everything fair for each side. Lining up to punt is River Evans James, the quarterback. And the punt is down at the 37-yard line. It's going to set the Firecats up from there. First down and 10. 4:47 left to go here in the third.
The punt is down at the 37-yard line. Second down, Firecats.
Firecats got the ball, scored on their first possession of the second half. Great field position as they start their second possession here in the third quarter. They're up by 13, 4:47 left to go here in the third. Prince Benton in the backfield. Very interesting play call right here. We're excited to see the Firecats play call. Quarterback keeper not fooled for the Steelers and breaking through tackles. What a play by Bryson Rogers. Looked like he was going to lose 7 and he ends up gaining 5. Second down and 5. Watch him right here. You think he's tackled? He's trying to go down to the field. And he's like, no, I'm going to keep running. I'm going to keep running. I'm going to keep going. And he gets 7. Big time play. Not much there for Rogers this time. He's gobbled up. Leading the play was number 7. That's Marcus Worth. Third down. They lost a yard. We'll call it third down and 6.
Tackle made on the play by Marcus Worth. Loss on the play, third down and 6.
Third down and 6. 3:49 left here in the third quarter. Firecats with the ball. They hold the lead 13-0. We're broadcasting live here from the Mecklenburg Sportsplex in Matthews with Flow Sports. You've been able to catch the action all year long on Pop Warner, Sports Super Bowl, and Cheer and Dance on Flow Sports. Make sure you download the app, Flow Sports app. There's a lot of great content on there. Make sure you sign up throughout the year. Third down and long. The handoff was to Beauplan. And he gets the ball to about the 29-yard line. Brings up a 4th down and short.
The handoff was simple play. He gets the ball to the 29-yard line. 4th down and 3.
4th down, we'll call it 3. Here at the 29-yard line. 2:52 left to go here in the 3rd. Firecats driving here, following the punt from the Steelers. Heavy side to the right side. And met in the backfield. He is going to be short. The defense holds. Turnover on downs. Big play, Cap City. And watch Ethan Peterson right here. You see him. He makes a move from the get-go and won't let go of the jersey. And there comes Gabriel Jackson to help out his buddy. Big play there by Ethan Peterson to stop the drive, give the ball back over to the offense, try to get that Gooch running and that Cumberbatch running attack going for the Cap City Steelers. That's tough to do. You've got 2 big people in the middle with Prince Benton and Bo Elkins. Timeout on the field. Timeout Steelers, and we're going to take it with them. Timeout on the field. 2:33 left to go here in the 3rd. And that's what these fans need. It's a Gatorade on the day like today. It was a beautiful day here in the Charlotte area. About 60 degrees was the high. 1st down and 10, Steelers. Hand off, the snap goes to River Evans James. Oh, almost intercepted. And we have, it looks like an injury here on the field. Injury timeout.
Injury timeout.
You don't like to see that on the play. Injury timeout on the field. A big-time collision between 2 buddies on the same team and running off the field. Those type of hits sometimes can cause some injuries, but it's glad to see them run off the field. That's good news for the Firecats. It brings up 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10 for the Steelers at the 32-yard line. 2:27 left to go here in the 3rd. Shotgun formation, Rivers Evans James. Gooch is to his right. He races to his right. He finds some running room. He gets down to about the 40-yard line, down to the 42. Pickup, we'll call it about 8. Second, it brings out a 3rd down and 2.
The quarterback keeper was by River Evans James. Picks up 8, 3rd down, 2.
Find some running room there on that power formation. You got a lot of guys to your right, so you automatically in your mind think the play's going right. River Evans James cuts back into the middle. He finds like a hole there. It's kind of like an inside zone. You remember that play call from those Broncos teams with Terrell Davis back when they won the Super Bowl, beating the Green Bay Packers. But that's what all that was there. A lot of formation. Handoff up the middle to Cumberbatch. He finds a hole down to the 50, down to the 45-yard line. The Steelers are moving the football. 1st down and 10. What a play there by Cumberbatch. He finds a way in the hole and races all the way out to the 47-yard line. Great momentum play there by Cumberbatch. 1st down and 10 for the Steelers for their first time in Firecat territory. Power formation again. Evans James. Oh, up the middle. Who's there? Prince, Benton, Bo Elkins. We've called their names all day. Again, those 2 defensive tackles making plays.
Penetration up the middle by Prince Benton and Bo Elkins. Loss on the play of the yard. 2nd down and long.
What a play by the, look at that. Prince Bennett's just giving them high fives. They're laughing with each other. You love seeing that. Bo sitting there telling him, I got the tackle that time. I beat you there. It's great to see those 2 kids just going at it with each other. 2nd down and 11. Ball's placed at the 48-yard line. Shotgun formation again by River Evans James. Power to his left. He powered to the left, he runs to the left, he finds somewhere, and he's down to about the 42-yard line. Brings up a third down. We'll call it 4 for the Steelers.
The quarterback keeper was by violation. He picks up about 8, brings up a 3rd down and 4.
That was a big play there by the quarterback. Good formation. They went back to it, and that's going to end the 3rd quarter. And they've got a great one with the Firecats in the lead, 13-0. Welcome back to the Sportsplex. We're starting the 4th quarter here with the Firecats in the lead, 13-0. Critical 3rd down. We've got a shotgun formation. The powers to the right. River Emerald James up the middle. Penalty flags around the field. We'll check the call.
Penalty flags are on the field.
We'll check the flag. I think you'd love this. You see the kids pick up the flags and hand it to the referees. It's always great. You always see a smile on their face when they pick it up and they hand it to them. It saves them that step. But people at my age, it's hard sometimes to bend down and pick up those flags. It's really a benefit to the referees, but the kids like doing it too. But it's a penalty on the play. It's going to be a hold against the Steelers. It's going to back them up and break up a 3rd down and long.
The penalty is holding against the Steelers. Brings up a 3rd down and long.
3rd down and long for the Steelers. Backs the ball up to the 49-yard line. 3rd down, we'll call it 12. 9:51 left to go here in the contest and a running clock. Firecats up 13-0. 2 quick scores. It actually was the first score of the first drive and the first score of the second half. That's what it's been, and then we've been playing some great defense on both sides. Shotgun formation, power to River Evans James right, and press up the middle. And guess who's chasing him? He gets away from Prince Bandit and races all the way to the inside to the 42-yard line. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field.
We'll check the call here. Penalty flags are on the play. The injury was to a Steeler. Looks like he's up and moving. So that's a great sign there for River Evans James. Right now, it's set up to be about a 4th down and 4, but we'll check the call. The penalty is a personal foul against the Firecats that were late hit out of bounds, and then a sideline warning for the Steelers.
The penalty is a personal foul against the Firecats. And the penalty is a sideline warning against the Steelers. That'll mark off the penalty and they'll bring up a 1st down and 10 for Cat City.
So that penalty, they called for a late hit out of bounds and then a sideline warning. Coach might have been in the way of the referee there as they were getting out of bounds there. And that's why they have that distance. And so you get a warning the first time. And then if that happens again, it's a penalty of a 5-yard penalty. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Steelers. Ball's placed at the 26-yard line. This is the deepest they've come into Firecat territory today. At the ball at the 26-yard line. New quarterback in. It's the Gooch that they've got as the quarterback. River Evans James looks like he needs to just take a breath here for a play. Shotgun formation, power to the left. The direct snap is to the Gooch. He finds a hole. He gets down inside to about the 22-yard line and the push up to the 20. Pick up, we'll call it 7, 2nd down and 3.
The direct snap was to the Gooch. He picks up 6 on the play, 2nd down and 4. At the 21-yard line.
Ball is placed at the 21-yard line from the Gooch. Good play there. This formation is starting to work really well for the Steelers. We've seen this now a couple plays in the row. Power left. Quarterback, direct snap to the Gooch. He races up the middle. It's going to be close to a first down. He's probably going to be about a yard short. Brings up a 3rd down and short for the Steelers. You see it right here. He races up the middle, tries to get that extra yard, but it's 3rd down and 2. And this is good news. That's River Evans-James coming back into the game. What a heck of an athlete that young man is doing right now. He's 8 years old, fans. 8 years old, fighting through a tough injury there that he had a couple plays ago, and then making his way to lead his team out on the field. What a good leader. Good life skill there by River Evans-James. Shotgun formation, powers to his right. Handoff to Cumberbatch. He breaks down through the middle. Penalty flags are on the field. We'll check the flag. Penalty was a personal foul face mask against the Firecats. That's going to add on to the run for Cumberbatch. That's going to bring a 1st down and goal for the Steelers, and you couldn't have scripted a better series that the Steelers needed than this. 7:52 left, a lot of time left in this game. Steelers 1st down and goal at the 9-yard line. Power formation, Cumberbatch behind River Evans-James, handoff. Oh, fumble on the play! Picked up by Cumberbatch. Loss on the play, 2nd down and 10. Just didn't get that handoff in the breadbasket there, but smart by Cumberbatch to pull it back in. Loss on the play of a yard, 2nd down and goal at the 10. River Evans-James under center. Handoff to the goal. Met in the backfield. Guess who? Prince Benton. Prince Benton. He has caused problems all day long. Loss on the play of 2, 3rd down and goal. Watch it on the replay. Prince Benton just pushes his man all the way back into the play. And then what does he do? He looks for a teammate to high five. He doesn't celebrate on his own. He's looking for his teammate. He knows this is a family, like it says on the back of the Firecats jersey. Handoff to the Gooch. He breaks inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line. Brings up a 4th down and goal. 4th down and goal for the Gooch. Steelers have the ball on the 9-yard line. 2 timeouts left, I believe, for the Steelers. 6:15 left to go here in the game. Firecats fans are yelling for their defense to start cheering on. Cap City is cheering on their offense. 4th down and goal. River Evans-James is floating to his right, and he's racing for the end zone. We'll see if he gets to the spot. Penalty flags are on the field. River Evans-James got to about the half-yard line. We'll check to see what the call is going to be. The penalty is holding. The penalty is holding against the Steelers. Turnover on downs. 1st down and 10. Firecats. Penalty was holding on the Steelers. It's going to be declined. 1st down and 10 for the Firecats. What a defensive stand. And you got to give credit to Prince Benton right there. It's hard. You compact the field inside the 10. You got a big person in the middle like Prince Benton and Bo Elkins that's just been causing havoc up front. It's hard in these tight type of situations to get that ball moving forward. But Cap City still working hard to do that. Just came about a half a yard short from a touchdown. Timeout, Firecats, and we'll take it with them. 5:53 left to go here in the fourth, with the Firecats in the lead, 13-0. The penalty is a false start against the Firecats. That backs him up about a hairline. First down and 10 at about the inch line. First down and 10, about the inch. The ball can't get closer, I don't think, to the goal line. You can see there on the shot, the ball is literally touching the goal line. If the Steelers had it, that'd probably be a touchdown. Look how close that is. It reminds me of that game when he pulls out the index card for the first down. So it's been first down and 10 for the Firecats, deep in their own territory. The hand off the ball, and he's got some running room. That is Keon Beauplan, and he is chased down from behind from the Gooch. What a play. Racing up the field.
Keon Beauplan. He gets the ball to the 30-yard line. That's a 70-yard run. First down and 10.
Watch this. He finds the hole and then just starts racing. But watch what's happening behind him. That is the Gooch chasing him down, and he gets there just in time for the tackle. 70-yard run by Beauplan. Heck of an effort there by the Gooch. Look at him. He is huffing and puffing. You know he is tired from chasing down. He needs some of that Gatorade that we talked about earlier today. Great effort there by the Gooch. 70-yard run there by Beauplan. Sets up first down and 10 at the 31-yard line. 5:12 left to go here in the contest. This is the 8U Super Bowl from the Mecklenburg Sportsplex here in Matthews. Firecats starting to work some clock. Hand off to Rogers. He finds some running room, and he's met there by Ethan Wright. Ethan Roberts on the tackle brings up a loss of 1. Second down and 11.
Tackle made by number 88, Ethan Roberts. Loss on the play of a yard. Second down and long.
Big play by Ethan Roberts there. You get that momentum change. You get a 70-yard run. Then you got to make a stop. And he did just that. He brings the momentum back a little bit to the Cap City Steeler defense. Second down and 11. 4:20 left to go here in the contest. Firecats continuing to work time. High formation. Hand off to Shannon Walker. And he's met in the backfield again. That is Ethan Roberts. Back-to-back tackles for losses. Timeout, Cap City.
The tackle is made in the backfield by Ethan Roberts. Timeout, Cap City.
Look at him on the flow of this. You've got Clarence Williams III. That's the original Mod Squad member. 3:56 left to go here in the fourth. It's Firecat football. Third down and long. And we've had a wonderful time here all day here at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex with Flow Sports. Couldn't ask for a better network to work with and production team all day here in Matthews on a beautiful winter day here in the Charlotte area. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field. Penalties encroachment on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Third down and 12.
That's encroachment on the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Give him a hard snap. Third down, we'll call it 11 after the penalty. 3:54 left to go here in the fourth. Clock is stopped after the penalty. Penalty flags are on the field. And the handoff made, and racing up the sideline is Bryson Rogers. We'll check the flag.
Penalty flags are on the field.
We'll check the flag. It's going to come back.
Penalty is holding against the offense. That negates the touchdown. Brings up a 3rd down and long.
And that's going to negate the touchdown. It was a holding call on the Firecats. Going to bring up a 3rd down, and we'll call it 21. But what a run there by Bryson Rogers. Found some edge on the sideline and started racing up all the way to the end zone. 3:40 left to go. They'll spot the ball right at the 41-yard line. 3rd down and long for the Firecats. Handoff on the play, and racing up the field was Shannon Walker Jr. He gets the ball inside the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. Big run there. Watch it right here. You see the misdirection up front, and then he finds the edge, and he sits there and hits the L-bar and starts moving up the field. Gets pushed out of bounds. Great run there. 4th down and 7.
The run was by Shannon Walker Jr. He picks up 14. 4th down and 6.
4th down, we'll call it 6 for the Firecats. Was pushed out of bounds, so the clock is stopped with 3:29 left to go here in the game. Ball is placed on the 28-yard line. Handoff on the play, breaking through tackles. That is Rogers, and he's tackled down at the 1-yard line. What a play!
The handoff was Sir Rogers. He gets the ball to the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal, Firecats.
Let's watch this again on replay. The handoff there to Bryson Rogers. You know, his last play was called back from a hole, but watch this. He just runs through the defender, gets lower, and then almost makes it to the end zone. What a play there by River Evans-James to stop the touchdown, but it's 1st down and goal at the 1. 2:49 left to go. The Firecats have the ball. Working some clock, watching the coach and the referee. There it is, and now they get the play call in. 1st down and goal. Touchdown, Firecats. The touchdown run by who else? Bryson Rogers.
Touchdown, Firecats. The touchdown run by number 1, Bryson Rogers.
Let's watch it again here on the replay. Bryson Rogers just hurdles his way into the end zone. What a play by that young man. You see it here again. Handoff in there. The defense is playing great position and just skips to Mailou all the way into the end zone. What a play. Touchdown Firecats, and the fans are loving it. Coach Jason jumping up and down. The extra point attempt is no good. 1:59 left to go in the game. Fort Myers extends the lead 19-0.
1:59 left to go in the game. Fort Myers extends the lead 19-0.
1:59 left to go here in the game. They're down by 19. First down and 10 at the 35-yard line. River Evans James in the shotgun. Cumberbatch to his right. Hand off to Cumberbatch. Tackle made on the play by Sheely. And our friend, Prince Benton.
The handoff was to Cumberbatch. Pick up a 4. Second down and 6.
Second down and 6 for the Steelers. Gain of 4 on the play for Cumberbatch. Shotgun formation again. Penalty flags around the field.
Penalty flags around the field. False start. Against the offense. About a 5-yard penalty. Brings up a second down and 11.
Penalty was on the offense. Second down and 11. Clock continues to run. 1:25 left to go here in the fourth. Again, awards presentation for the champion and runner-up following the contest. And we're going to do a recap of the wonderful day of Super Bowl action here in D1 football in Matthews. Second down and 11. Under a minute left to play here in the game. And the pass is incomplete. Brings up a second down and long.
And the pass is incomplete. Third down and long.
Third down and long for Cap City.
Injury timeout.
Injury timeout on the field. And what an athlete River Evans James is going to be. And let's look back at this game and watch this play right here. You see there, that is Shannon Walker Jr. He's racing up the field all the way for the first score of the game. Wonderful action right there. And then you see it here again. Another break, that's number 9. That's Clarence Williams III finding his way into the end zone. And then you hear it go again. That's Bryson Rogers to put in 19. What a great effort that the Firecats have put into today. And it's fourth down and long.
Fourth down and long.
And this might be the last play of the game, and it looks like it's going to be.
Congratulations to your champions, the Fort Myers Firecats.
And what a great game for both of these teams. Both of these teams are winners. Between Cap City and the Fort Myers Firecats, these great teams won a lot of games, and you're going to probably see these teams back in the Super Bowl next year. They're just 8 years old, but what a great effort there by each team. And that's the best part right here of Pop Warner football. Both head coaches shaking hands, telling each body that how great of a game it was, and it really was. This game was back and forth all day with the Firecats coming out on top, 19-0.
And fans, please turn your attention down to the field for the award ceremony, presenting this year's Pop Warner Super Bowl trophy, Lindsay, from Pop Warner Nation. Check, check.
All right, Cap City, I've been watching you this week. You guys are a great team. Not everybody gets this far, so congratulations on a great season. You all played a great team tonight. Had a great week. You have a lot to be proud of, so congratulations. Coach? It's late. You guys want to go home? Yeah? What do you want to take with you? Yeah? You guys did a great season, great game. You had a heck of an opponent over here, so you got to respect that too. All right? Now what you been waiting for? Firecats, you just won the Pop Warner Super Bowl.
Once again, congratulations to both teams on a great season, and one more round of applause to the Cap City Steelers and the Fort Myers Firecats.
And what a season and what a day that we had out here at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex here in Matthews, capped off by this 8U action where the Fort Myers Firecats won the Super Bowl. And what a great day we had out here in the Sportsplex. And let's look back at some of the great action. Look, this is one of those Firecats right there to start the day for the touchdown. And look how excited they are at the 9U level. Coach Kelby reaching up the trophy, loving life there. And then you had the Maroon Cowboys. Watch this. He finds his way all the way into the end zone. He's looking back. He's excited. Racing all into the end zone, challenging around with his teams. And look how the coach breaking it down with them. All the smiles that are there. And then this game, you had all day long. That was Presley racing up the field. You had Sturdivant in that game. What a great contest that was the fast break from Ohio. And then the game of the day. Watch this play on fourth down. Fourth down time is running out. It's Williams in the end zone. Touchdown. What a play to win the game as time expired. We called him Andy Reid during the game. He had a great call. And then it's the Pirates. Watch this. In the corner, called it on the end zone. Wonderful play by Oceanside. The Pirates there, and then you have this game, and there he goes. That is Clarence Williams III in the Mod Squad, just racing his way into the end zone. You started it with the Firecats. The end cap is the Firecats, and you couldn't ask for a better day of football here in Matthews. That's Coach Donnie holding up the trophy.